Проезжай нормально. Либо он до сих пор что горит. Либо рэп.
Ukrainian units destroyed a Russian combat company that provided crossing for Russians on March 21st, reports Ukrainian General Staff. The Ukrainian Air Force performed an airstrike on a Russian base in Nova Kakhovka, located in the Kherson region. The airstrike targeted the combined crossing support company of the Russian 205th Separate Guards Motorized Rifle Brigade. As a result of the attack, enemy watercraft, military equipment, and a utility room filled with technical equipment were destroyed, the General Staff stated. The destruction of these assets has hindered the enemy's ability to conduct combat operations against Ukrainian forces in the area. It was previously reported that Russian Marines had begun training for shore landings, using speedboats and motorcycles to secure a beachhead along the coast. According to the plan, boats carrying motorcyclists would be the first to land during a river or sea assault, landing under the cover of smoke and quickly securing defensive positions. Motorcycles are essential in this tactic, allowing the Marines to rapidly reach positions under enemy fire. Small speedboats, which can only carry 2 assault troops on motorcycles, are followed by larger vessels with regular Marines to ensure a numerical advantage. Since December 2024, enemy pontoon units have been moving specific equipment, possibly in preparation for crossing the Dnipro River in the Kherson region. In the Kherson region, the Russians have previously attempted to break through to the right bank of the Dnipro River. At the end of November, their sabotage and reconnaissance groups were repelled near the Antonivsky Bridge on the Oleshki side. In March, Ukrainian forces completely disabled the Konkivsky Bridge in the area of occupied Oleshki in the Kherson region. Russian militants filmed their vehicle blowing up on a mine, a massive fireworks display, then everything's ablaze. That's what happens when liberators stumble into Ukrainian surprises.
Проезжай нормально. Либо он до сих пор что горит. Либо рэп.
Ukrainian unit Nebesna Mara, with 3 allied units, repelled an assault on the Kupiansk front. Russian forces deployed armor and infantry but suffered heavy losses. 1 tank, 1 APC, 3 IFVs, a Ural truck, a quad bike, and Russian troops were destroyed. The Ukrainian UAV unit Nebesna Mara, Heavenly Phantom, has recently achieved notable operational successes. In June 2024, operators from the 43rd Separate Mechanized Brigade conducted a record-setting drone strike, targeting a Russian 122mm Grad multiple rocket launcher from a distance of 31 kilometers. The drone successfully navigated through enemy electronic warfare defenses to complete its mission. In December 2024, Andriy Ochanash, commander of the Kara Nebesna UAV unit, reported that Russian forces were intensifying their assault operations, deploying well-trained younger fighters. Russian prisoners of war who returned to Russia on March 19th, following a prisoner exchange, confirmed they had no complaints about their treatment in Ukrainian captivity. Ukrainian Ombudsman Dmytro Lubinets shared a video of their statements. According to the statement, the Ombudsman's office spoke with the Russian prisoners before the exchange. Lubinets noted that all of them confirmed they had no grievances regarding their time in captivity. They were regularly visited by representatives of the International Committee of the Red Cross every 3 months. The Russians were also able to send and receive letters from their families. Prisoners received all necessary medical care, the statement read. In the video, one of the Russian soldiers said he had been treated for his ailments while in Ukrainian captivity, and that they put him back on his feet. In response to questions about their food and whether they were given meat, the Russian soldiers stated they were provided with everything. They also confirmed that they received full medical care while in captivity. Some soldiers in the video even said they did not want to return to fighting in the war against Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced that Ukraine had successfully brought home 175 defenders from Russian captivity. The coordination headquarters for the treatment of prisoners of war clarified that 197 Ukrainian defenders had been returned, 175 through the exchange, and another 22 via special operations. During a phone call, Russian dictator Vladimir Putin informed U.S. President Donald Trump that a prisoner exchange involving 175 soldiers from each side would take place. Zelensky confirmed that the 175 for 175 exchange had been prearranged. On February 24, Zelensky stated that Ukraine was prepared to conduct an all-for-all prisoner exchange with Russia. Watch how Trump repeats every Kremlin talking point pushed by Russian propaganda on Russian state TV. I wonder where he gets his information.
Zelensky shouldn't have allowed this war to happen.
He's no angel. He shouldn't have allowed this war to happen.
Zelensky had a desire to fight Russia.
Zelensky decided that I want to fight.
Zelensky is gambling with World War III.
You're gambling with World War III.
Zelensky's poll ratings are low.
His poll numbers aren't particularly great.
So, Ukraine has to have elections if it wants to sit at the negotiating table.
When they want a seat at the table, you could say the people have to... Wouldn't the people of Ukraine have to say, like, you know, it's been a long time since we've had an election.
Zelensky is disrespectful because he is used to talking to the Biden idiot.
What you're doing is very disrespectful. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who is not a smart person.
There is great probability that Ukraine will become Russia.
They may be Russian someday.
Americans have adopted our point of view.
What has been said in this studio for a long time is now being said by the American administration.
It's such a pleasure to watch. We rejoice whenever this happens in the enemy camp.
Zelensky visited the command post of the Pokrovsk Tactical Group and met with the commanders of the drone line. The president received a briefing on the defense of the Pokrovsk sector, the operational situation, and mission execution. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky visited the front lines to receive a report on the defense of the Pokrovsk direction, the operational situation, and the fulfillment of military tasks, according to the Presidential Press Service. He awarded soldiers with state honors for their service. Zelensky listened as commanders Madyar, Achilles, Kasan, Veris, and Zemlyak briefed him on the progress of the drone line operation in Kursk, Donetsk, and other key areas. The president also visited the 59th Separate Assault Brigade of Unmanned Systems, named after Yakov Handziuk. He was updated on the brigade's use of unmanned systems, electronic warfare equipment, and robotic complexes, which it manufactures in-house. Zelensky discussed the recruitment and training of new pilots, as well as the brigade's specific needs for weapons and equipment. He awarded additional state honors to the soldiers and thanked them for their service in defending Ukraine and destroying occupying forces.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.